Hello everyone, today is Saturday and we're going to be running the draft. So all 4 players are here and I'm about to reveal to them exactly the order that they've come in terms of votes. So let's get to it. Alright guys. So here we are at the draft. We have all 4 players in attendance. Once again, we have Mike, Frank, Mark, and Ibrahim. So if you haven't, if this is the first time you've actually met the people that you've picked to win this, here they are. Do you guys want to say anything real quick?
Huh?
No, Mark or Mike?
Yeah, we've said a lot already, I think.
Yeah.
To the people who've voted for you guys, did you want to say anything?
Yeah, thanks for voting. Thanks for voting. I actually don't know what the vote count is. I heard a few days ago what the vote count was. I must say I'm disappointed with you guys.
Really,
guys.
Really. All right, so we're gonna go over the votes. Again, the vote that I sent out you guys, the preliminary, was just a very brief look at the votes. I didn't actually investigate any double votes or anything like that.
Oh.
Now we have the official results are in.
Are there any disqualifications?
Yes. Actually there were anyway. So in 4th place with 7 votes, it's Mike.
Yeah.
Woo!
So you'll be getting last pick of envelopes. 3rd place with 11 votes was Marc Anderson.
Whoa. Thanks you two.
Oh, thanks.
2nd place with 20 votes. Ibrahim.
Oh. Alright, I'll take it.
First place with 24 votes was Frank.
Alright, we'll talk to you, Frank.
So you're gonna get first pick on envelopes, and now I'll reveal all of the envelopes to you guys.
Nice.
What? Do you think it's too easy?
No. Some of the sets. I like it.
Okay, so Frank's got first pick. We have an envelope that says Mount Manny on it. We have a picture here of something. Body snatchers. We've got 3 of these. We've got a real letter, apparently. Another picture over here. One of these. An elastic band wrapped around 2 envelopes. Something. A clock in that.
An apple.
We've got a little house. And then we have a riddle over here. So Frank, you're up.
Is that a pagoda?
No clues, Mike.
If you guys, if you think you know, don't say anything.
Okay.
Until we get you on camera by yourselves.
So Manny is probably a pack of mountains, right? I'm not very good at riddles. Probably should have said that when you guys voted for me.
Get YouTube.
Sorry, I didn't mention this. The order you pick the envelopes is the order you're opening your packs.
So first envelope is the first pack we open?
Yeah.
Is there some real duds in here?
You betcha.
Tell us
There
about,
is.
I can see the
Betcha.
duds. The deadliness of this.
I think I know.
And also, not all of these envelopes have the same number of cards in them. So we're just going to work it out in terms of drafting the basic lands in your packs and just...
Alright.
We'll do our best.
I can hold them up to the light, right?
No.
Light one fire and see what color they burn?
Yeah, 5 seconds. 5.
Yeah.
4.
What are you going to do?
3.
2.
2.
You're going to get one at random.
1.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You gotta pick, Frank. Use your hand to pick one up.
What's this? I'm not picking it, I'm just looking.
No, he's picked it.
Come on, that one's pretty.
Our dinner. Ner.
That one's
Frank.
pretty boring.
Frank. Mirror our dinner. Ner.
Yeah.
Oh, Mirrodin.
Slow it
Get
up.
out of here!
Okay, next up is Ibrahim. What is Ibrahim going to pick?
We picked the latest set, Frank.
Well, I picked it. There's a power creep.
Yeah, it's true.
You realize Mirrodin was like 8 years ago or whatever?
Yeah, I didn't pick Mirrodin.
Boom.
What was that? Mark Snap picked
Yeah.
the one with the
Definitely go
weird symbols on it.
Assuming that's
What could those
so
weird,
Zelda trading
weird
card games.
Zelda symbols?
That double envelope looks tempting.
That might have a fetch land.
Oh, that was
You know you don't
on
get to
plot.
keep the cards, guys. All right,
Is
back
it
to Frank? Okay, yeah.
Nobody would put a random pack in that's bad, right?
So remember what order you picked them as well. Okay.
Well, it's
Over
on,
to Ibrahim.
it's on camera. They can't cheat.
Over to Mark.
What is that, Mark? You keep picking them and not telling us.
Well, because I'll
not
interview
supposed to.
each of you later.
I'll pick something. Make this clue apparent.
All right, Frank.
Body snatchers.
Yeah, that one's a little.
What's body snatchers mean, Miles? This game isn't fun because you're not
5.
telling me.
It's a magic set featuring Donald Sutherland.
You get the shitty pack.
Okay, Frank. You picked 3 envelopes. Let's see what you think these envelopes are.
Okay, so I think that this one, probably the newest set.
Gatecrash.
This one is probably just a random pack that you made up. Might
No,
not be.
I know exactly what that is.
You don't. You don't.
Nobody knows.
You do
I
not.
don't?
You guys do not know what
People
that
might be
is.
correct. This
All right,
one
let's-
2 half packs, 2 9-pack packs.
Let's.
That's what I'm assuming too.
And then this one, who knows? Who knows what this is?
Actually,
Do you know what it is or no?
This one might be the random pack.
All right.
time something? Time spiral?
Time
Maybe?
apple core.
Time apple core?
Yeah.
Time
That was the most
apple
cryptic
core.
of the riddles, I think.
Manny? I was like, maybe this is modern, like Modern Family, so it's like a modern pack, but that's too vague, right? So,
Go
I don't
pretty
know.
deep, baby.
I know. Let me just pick one. I'll go with,
Manny Pacquiao.
yeah, Manny Pacquiao. And then Body Snatchers, I'll go with, like, I don't know, Shadowmoor.
Alright. I've got Return to Ravnica. Or sorry, yeah, I've got Innistrad and I've got Mirrodin. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
You picked the ones you knew.
Yeah.
They're also quite good.
Yeah, they are.
This one's pretty blatant for all you Marvel Universe comic readers. I think this is safe to say it's Onslaught, as this character is Onslaught. This is a very good clue. It's the same as just writing clue on it. But according to Milo, he says that once I open it, I'll understand the clue. I think he's full of it. But anyways, this one, I'm guessing it's probably Saviors of Kamigawa.
That's literally
It's a
the
big
symbol.
lantern, a nice pagoda, and yeah. So
It could be champions.
just couldn't get champions, could you, buddy? Anyways, and yeah, those are my guesses. I'm pretty convinced.
You want to trade?
Oh look, it's Alpha instead.
You're not happy with the Gatecrash? Oh,
bam.
Gatecrash. I've never seen one of these packs before. Good luck, people voting for me.
Onslaught. What this is.
Wow. Dissension. Haha. That makes sense.
Oh, corset. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Should I guess?
Oh, is it pointing to the number of which year it was?
Yeah, no, it's not going to 12.
No, it's 2012.
Like, I mean, it's.
I thought that was Planar
It's pretty
Chaos.
obscure.
That is pretty.
Is that the
Think-
date it was released?
The military time.
Was that the hour it was released?
Military time.
20.
Okay.
So 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, 2012. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Ha ha ha. Very clever.
So, should I not look at Frank's card?
Don't look at Frank's card.
This was Selensky. Alright.
I thought it was Selensky.
Looking good. Let's see what
You
we got
did?
here.
Yeah. Oh.
cynic.
Yeah, I realized that.
Not so good.
Did you know?
Let me get one of these.
How's that
guys.
control deck coming along, Frank?
One of these. Oh, okay. It's better stuff. And then that's the rare. There it is. Oh, it's a tough one. It's gonna lock it in.
Oh.
I think.
I know, right? I know.
Be good for fixing.
I don't know. I feel like there's no clear first
Maybe.
pick because I don't know what I'm doing.
Mark and I are. That's terrible.
Yeah.
All right, Frank.
I have to pick now, eh?
Just right. Your teams, your voters are counting on you.
This is the safest pick, I think. So I didn't pick it.
So, should I not look at Frank's card?
Don't look at Frank's cards. Okay.
Ooh, this was Selensky. Alright.
I thought it was Selensky.
Looking good. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah.
Oh!
Cynic.
Yeah, I realized that.
I wish I get that. That could be pretty good. Yeah, I know that card.
It's much sweeter than
Oh, yeah.
random
That's
card
my first
copies
pick.
of Excalibur's
All right.
our inventory.
I thought you were a pro.
Yeah, I thought you were a pro at this.
But pros don't have to open their own packs.
we have thralls and underlings for that.
Alright.
So this is 100%. I'm not taking any of these.
Mark's such a pro. He doesn't give away any information.
No.
And then,
Threw that
and
gauntlet earlier.
I know, right? I know. All right, I'm gonna take this.
We're good?
Good.
I thought you were a pro.
Yeah, I thought you were a pro at this.
The pros don't have to open their own packs.
we have thralls and underlings for that.
Alright.
Even you're
100%. I'm not taking any of these.
Mark's such a pro. He doesn't give away any information.
No.
He's so quiet.
And
He's
then
very cerebral.
here.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Woo. It's gonna be. I'll grab this. Seems okay. It's gonna be a surprise based on what I picked.
Do we allowed to look at our cards?
Yeah.
Okay. It's much difficult.
Yeah, I was gonna say no.
So that said was first, and that said.
Such a professional question. It's gonna be. I'll grab this. Seems okay. It's gonna be a surprise based on what I picked. I'll grab some of that.
I just don't think you can do it.
Sweet. Gonna grab.
These more often, you
Do you?
Yeah.
Bam.
I gotta be enjoying it so much.
Oh, this is my pack.
This is your pack. Oh, this is my pack again. Garbage. Should I? Yeah? No. No. Garbage. Thinking, you know. We got anything? Hey, you too. Check what came back to me. Very good. I think I'll just take this. We got a pretty decent combo there. There's
Fun
Combo.
That's gonna be interesting. You'd imagine that this card would fly, right? It does not. That's really just unfortunate. This non-flying card.
Well, Frank, you're gonna have to live with that.
You just think it would fly.
So what are your envelopes? What are the clues?
Manny.
Mine is. Oh, that's supposed to be that way. There we go.
Manny, Pacquiao, Philippines, boxing, Boxing Day.
Modern
Which set was
Family.
released on Boxing Day?
yeah. That's why they
And I
call-
knew it! Oh, jeez.
Nice.
Well, at least I don't have to take all of the cards from this pack. The rest of you guys got some of this. So.
Nice.
Manny from Ice Age.
What's up with that pack?
Oh, the little squirrel thing. Or no, it's the
The
elephant.
actual-
The elephant?
Yeah, the
Or
mammoth.
the mammoth?
What do those things
I
called?
think it was just nice human
I think that's
probably,
just
right?
Raymond.
Yeah.
I thought his name was Raymond.
Everybody loves them?
Raymond,
Oh,
something,
shit.
Miles. This is what I have. I have something in my hand.
And Frank?
I have 2 packs. Probably Fallen Empires in the Dark together at last.
All right, let's open them up.
Something. I think this is gonna be a big something of something.
Oh, it was in a tray.
That's what I said.
You said junk.
Duel
Yeah.
of the Planeswalker
I
pack.
thought
Video
so.
I sent in a strat. And
This is
that's paired up
the
with
custom
the
pack.
Homelands.
Oh no! What's this?
This is a much stronger pack than this Homelands pack.
PS3 Planeswalker pack?
I hope this was.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, probably.
He's
right?
guaranteed the what's called the Nocturnus, I think.
Whoa!
Triple black. Good luck with that.
Yeah, I think you can run it.
And Mike?
Here's V for Vendetta set. It was very hot, very limited print run. No, this is I think custom.
you got cards from my donations to something.
Oh, wicked!
Ooh.
So it's all the chaff then. Okay, great.
Uh-oh. Nice. Open them up.
Oh, hold up. I have to reveal this to the table. I have a Thraben Sentry in this pack.
Oh, that's right. Double-sided. Double-sided.
Oh.
Such a pro.
Fancy. Oh, I think this something pack.
Ooh, look how easy to open these
I
old
did
packs are.
That might be mine too. It's like really easy, right?
Just let us catch our first fish bite.
Nice. I was hoping I'd get one of these.
Oh yeah. So I think it was a little too hasty in my.
This actually is pretty good. Like, this pack is good.
Because that's my first pick.
I mean, I'm not actually that sure what to take.
So this is the rest. Not bad. It's actually had pretty good stuff.
So,
Wow, your
my
donations
opinion is
have
between those four.
Pretty good limited stuff. This I don't know how this is
That's why I
gonna work.
built
'Cause
it
this
that
seems to
way.
conflict with a lot of rules. It's a portal card. Yeah.
I'm gonna take
I think
this.
the rest of the players will see why.
See what comes back.
Because it's like, look. Got one of these? That could be handy.
Yeah.
Ooh, bad. Finally, boom.
Ooh.
That could be really
Look how much
good,
text
too.
this one has.
I think this pack.
And, are these two cards exactly identical?
I don't know, Frank.
Don't answer any questions for him.
Yeah.
It's Stang in the.
Yeah.
Luckily, we don't
Okay.
have to pick from this pack, right?
Alright, yeah, let's see what the other one had.
Don't look like.
No.
Mike, why you gotta be cheating on that side? Because we know how loose Frank is, and then
Yeah.
Mike's like, you know.
Thanks, looks like.
I'm a nice guy.
Dear
I don't
Lord,
hold
this-
cards.
I
I'm a
don't-
nice guy.
I don't blame you. Frank's like doing this.
Yeah.
Next.
And the camera's in the opposite direction, so can you see the backs of the cards?
Oh, but I do.
Too hasty in my
This
critical
is
assessment,
pretty
because
good.
look what this pack had, because that's my
I-
first pick.
I mean, I'm not actually that sure what to take.
So this is the rest. Not bad. It's actually had pretty good stuff.
So.
Wow, your donations have
between those four.
pretty good limited stuff. This, I don't know how this is going to work, because this seems to conflict with a lot of rules. And it's a portal card. Yeah. I think the rest of the players will see why.
See what comes back.
Because it's like, look, it's at that speed, but you're supposed to do it in the middle of combat. Doesn't make sense to me.
We're gonna take a look at all of Frank's stuff.
That could be
Frank, you
handy.
wanna show
Hopefully that
what
comes
all your
back,
cards
or got some of that. Got one of these. That could be handy.
Yeah.
Ooh, not bad. Finally, boom.
Ooh.
That could be really good too.
Frank, did you train yourself to read upside down?
For this video? Yeah.
For this video, yeah.
Well, you know everything's
I took a
reversed
week
on camera,
course on
right?
Yeah.
Went to George Brown.
Things reversed on camera.
Maybe he doesn't want
If the cards weren't so bad, it would be easier.
So far behind, am I right, Mark?
Ah!
Nice.
Good work. What does this mean?
What does it mean?
Is there any help from what is bending? That's crazy. Why would it be different than just multi-block with more
I don't actually know if banding works anymore because you choose order
Well, we'll
of
see.
blockers. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Frank, no talking.
Training montage.
Training montage.
Sing it.
It's a training montage. Training montage.
That's a bad card. And I picked one of them already.
Look up.
This one right here. Have I been training?
I think this one's Return to Ravnica. It says Ravnica here and it says Return to Sender, and I actually tore it apart
Which one?
accidentally.
What? This is probably Saviors because of the lantern, but fingers crossed and it might be Betrayers or Champions.
Get it.
Whoa!
That is a shocker.
But so was Jitane.
Betrayers.
Betrayers.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah. And it is Saviors.
Because Betrayers packs are expensive.
Maybe I'll get this guy, Adamaro. First December.
Mirror minus R is Miro. Dinner minus Ner is Din, so it's Miro Din.
Mirror dinner.
Body Snatchers.
Hero dinner.
I'm gonna go with Judgment.
Oh, it's cleric, yeah, that's funny.
Invasion. Not that far off.
Invasion of the body.
Neither of
snatchers.
us
Yeah.
were. Neither of us were.
Yeah.
For the
You
last
want a
for
mirrored
the last
pack.
round.
You hoping to get a Solomon Simulacrum on? Yeah, you are. Admit it. Or Pentavit.
Or an icy.
I
What does
I
this
wasn't
ability
really,
do?
I think, properly thinking about the fact that it's a draft. It's not like Seal
Oh,
or
it's
something,
limited.
right?
Yeah.
So it's
only. That's
even if there's
good.
one good pick in the
Nah,
pack,
gonna
you
be
want
a-
that. Right?
Oh,
It's like the newer sets are actually deeper, so you don't need to
Yeah,
first
exactly.
pick them.
Pick the worst
Little
packs.
samurai goblins. They don't know what that is.
But you want to first
They don't
pick
know
a
what
gold
goblins or
pack
samurais
because
are.
it's easier to start out with like a gold rare, and then
And then
I
know
got
what might
two
go
left.
bad.
colors.
Yeah.
I only figured out like 6 or 7 of the packs. It's devastating, actually.
I'll honestly say I wasn't putting so much effort into it.
I think I knew them all, actually.
You're a liar.
Yeah, you knew Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013
Oh.
was in this.
The rare.
You're a liar, Frank. It's like,
Between these two powerhouse
I'm just gonna
cards,
tear it all open.
take
Boom.
this.
Okay. What do you, no, I want
One of those. That's what I hope to open.
He is cute.
Token set?
Yeah, you know what?
5/5 trample.
I need more
I
of
start the
this.
game
Or
so I
Modern
can play
Warfare.
every game, I think, too.
Oh, it's an
I'm
Armada.
worried about
token?
someone taking this and
These things
really
are
your
not
deck really
very common.
flourishing with this.
Dun 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 dun.
But who knows?
Penis worm?
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Not worm.
Honestly.
Oh no, they're not hold. They're just guiding it.
You think so?
Right.
Yeah, those are the people who
They're just there for
are.
a lift.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Those are
Alright.
those are the freemen of Dune.
Are you really happy that the Saviors of Kamigawa was in the draft?
Yeah, I'm just gonna start hating stuff out of it. I'm gonna hate this one out.
I don't have any game-winning bombs, YouTube. If you want to change your vote, now's the time.
Taking back a pick.
I hate
So I put
Sabers of
this back.
Kamigawa is all I
I
have
figure
to say.
this
I
might be
guess.
pretty handy.
What's the fourth pack? Where are those like secret things you have in your pocket?
No, there's no more fourth pack.
Oh no! What? There's a parking enforcement guy.
Oh,
Parking
chopped your tire.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does that mean he should go
No,
and wipe it?
No.
Not right now.
Oh, maybe.
You
Yeah.
can just wipe it.
Yeah, I will.
You could have a good
But it'll be
rare.
the same parking enforcement person who'll
Probably.
be like, "Oh, so you wiped that, huh? Here's 2 tickets."
Just
Two
Was
chalks.
that 2 tickets? I can just move the car. By the way, somebody made a mistake. 2 people made a mistake, actually. One
why
of
are you
me.
showing people?
Oh, he didn't show us.
Oh.
At least I should say I didn't see it.
Huh? Whoa! Is there good stuff in here before I look?
I'll let you beat the judge.
You let him beat the judge.
Oh, yeah.
I'll let you beat the judge. Beat the judge.
I already have one of those. Different art.
Frank has the worst deck, but in some weird way he's going to play it the best because Frank plays wonky decks. And then I would say that Mark's deck is probably pretty alright because he's a coherent drafter, and Mike's a nice guy.
Yeah. Right, Mike. So you had a draft. How do you think your draft went?
I think think it went okay. I think I was lucky with the something pack where I drew this bad boy. I think this will facilitate a lot of just general goodness on this card. Funny enough, this card didn't appear in the core set pack. Would have been good. So definitely must play. Innistrad was good as well, as you can see. Definitely suitable for my kind of deck. I think hoping to surprise my opponents. I do have a lot of these 4-drop 3/3s, so I think they're going to be a little resilient because I saw all the removal and it was kind of weak and most of the burn I took, even though it was only 1 damage at a time. So I don't know, I'm kind of looking at a Boros angle here, maybe a Naya due to some green support, but I think my red-white's pretty solid, so I think I'd get away with just mono-red even.
Did any of the envelopes surprise you?
You're right, the something did make sense afterwards. I completely forgot that there was going to be a random pack, but I think that was probably the best one I had, because I had the Solemn in it, so... what was the other one that was surprising? No, Saviors was transparent and Onslaught was pretty transparent, but yeah.
What was the best? So the donations of something pack was probably the best one for your
For
deck?
me, yeah, 100%, yeah. Pulled that artifact creature you saw. The reason I'm not mentioning the name is because my opponents are in the next room, so... but yeah, I think the draft went well. Normally I do suck at drafts, hence me being such a nice guy. So, yeah, it's what...
What was it like sitting next to somebody who's currently on the gravy train in the Pro Tour and drafting next to them?
Oh, it was not at all intimidating, to be quite honest. And no, it was like I said, I'm not the best drafter, so I don't even take that sort of strategy into play. I kind of just draw what I think will work for me. And based on the mishmash of packs here, it's kind of hard to keep track of who's kind of playing what. But I didn't mind because of the colors I was playing. It didn't seem anyone else was taking that often. So.
Who's the one player that, after the draft, you feel like you really would like to have a first round against?
First round? After the draft?
Yeah, so...
Well, I don't know. You definitely hyped up Frank's deck, so I would be intrigued to see what Frank has to offer. So, yeah. Maybe Mark, too, because I'm excited to see what he came up with. He seemed quite reserved and confident. Maybe I'm misinterpreting that, but yeah.
Do you have any words to inspire confidence in the people who voted for you?
Thanks. Wow. The few that did vote for me. Thank you. I'll try not to let you down. And I figure those people are also nice people. That's why they voted for me. And yeah. Thanks to all 6 of you.
7.
7. Sorry. Lucky 7. So we'll see how that goes. But it might surprise them. And again, I think if I do win, those people have the best chance of winning the raffle. So kudos.
All right, here with Frank.
Hi.
Frank, how'd your draft go?
I've seen better. This is pretty much the best.
Did you? Did any of the envelopes surprise you?
The split pack maybe. I thought I knew what it was.
What did you think it was?
I pretty much got all of them.
What did you think the split pack was?
I thought it was gonna be the custom pack. I don't know. Actually, I thought it was gonna be like somebody sent you a pack, or 2 people sent you like half packs, or maybe I thought it was gonna be like 2 of those really old packs that are no good, like Homelands plus some other bad pack. Turned out to be partially true. I don't know.
What was the pack that you were least happy to see?
Trying to think back to my first picks. Probably the Return to Ravnica. I didn't get a good thing out of it. I think I got nothing very powerful out of it. I could use some more creatures when you guys see my deck later, you'll understand that I wish I had one big creature. But who knows? Who knows what will happen?
Do you have any words of confidence for the 24 people who voted for you?
Yeah, I do. Do you want to hear them? Oh, no, I guess I didn't actually. We have no confidence. We'll have to pull this one out from nowhere, you guys.
How is your deck though?
It's interesting. It can win games. It has cards that can win games, but it doesn't have a bomb. It has things that can get rid of bombs. It's okay. It's an okay deck.
Okay, who's the player that you'd like to play against first round the most?
Ibrahim, because I think it would be a buy.
And the player who you want to play against the least?
Mark, because I think it would be a buy. No, I'm just kidding. Mike or Mark?
Do you have any ways to intimidate your opponent? To make them feel uncomfortable, put them on edge?
Towering height is like a move I have. I don't know. Like,
How do you use your towering height to your advantage?
Usually I'm sitting, so I don't. So probably not gonna do that. I'll put them on edge with some conversation about the future. People don't like the future. Or change or something.
Hello, Ibrahim. By that face, it doesn't look like your draft went well.
No, things went terribly, but I'll still pull through. I won't give up. I won't give up on those of you who voted for me, even though more of you voted for Frank, which was obviously a mistake. So this is my deck. Basically, I just tried to stay consistent, focused, and hopefully it's good enough. I'm not really sure if it's the best deck here. I don't actually think it is, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's one of the more consistent decks. So consistency over sheer power for me, and I mean, it can get the job done. So.
Did you know what all of your envelopes were? What did you think your envelopes were?
I thought it was Time Spiral with the 2012 core set or whatever. The core kept confusing me, but I'm like, it's something I don't know. Who knows? The Manny one, I wasn't really sure. I'll be honest with you. I was pretty much okay with getting random packs. Like, I wasn't that focused on getting what I wanted. Since it's a draft, I guess, we're going around, we'll see all of the packs. But one thing that Mark and I were discussing was essentially that you probably do want to pick the worst packs. Like, if you were picking, you would want whatever seemed like it would have the least depth, I guess, right? Just so you can take that first pick and send 14 cards worth of garbage on, or whatever it is, right? Because if it's something like Gatecrash, you don't need to be the person who opened it. You can be the third person and still get something really good. So that's something to consider. But realistically, no, I didn't put that much thought into it. I was just like, okay, we go ahead with this.
Were there any packs that either you were really happy to see or that you were disgusted by? I
was disgusted by Ice Age with the Manny thing. I haven't seen those movies, so I didn't get it. But once I opened it, I was like, hey, this is actually pretty good. And then the first pick that I got out of the Ice Age pack was this. And then out of that very same pack, the one that I was considering over it was this, and I was able to table it. So I was very, very happy with Ice Age. Other than that, I mean, the newer sets are always nice because you've got like 10 playable cards in a new set. 5 of them may be, kind of junky or whatever, but sometimes the old sets have terrible cards. Kamigawa I didn't like, the Saviors of Kamigawa pack. And I hated the Onslaught pack. The Onslaught pack was the worst pack.
Garbage.
That was the worst pack. Because it's all like, target elf gets +2/+2 or something like that. So a lot of the time they're just cards you can't play. I mean, when you're mixing packs, you just have to go for kind of generalities. The Saviors pack, and I'm glad it wasn't something like Champions or... No, Betrayers would have been better, but like all the splice onto Arcane or Spirit. If you play a Spirit spell, do this. If you play an Arcane spell, splice it on. Like, good luck opening an Arcane spell in Ice Age, right? So, but no, things worked out okay. Like I said, I don't think this is necessarily the most powerful deck. I saw more powerful cards, I think, but consistency, that's what I'm going for.
Who do you think is the one player that you really want to play against, and who's the player who you really don't want to play against?
What kind of, maybe he...
I don't like playing against Mark, just because, I don't know, I'm always worried he's got something up his sleeve, so to speak. Not literally a card, but just that he's really good at holding things until they have maximum value. And so sometimes you get, blown out because you didn't see something coming. But like he was saying as well, it's really difficult to predict the combat tricks because they're all over the place. But yeah, I guess, I'll be more attentive while playing Mark. I'll be more attentive as well when playing Frank, just to make sure that he doesn't cheat wherever that big cheater is. I'm just putting him on tilt. But no, I'm happy to play everybody, but I'm going to try and give it 100% no matter who I'm playing.
Awesome. All right. And do you have any words of inspiration to the people who voted for you?
Well,
Confidence. Or...
I guess I've got a good chance, and I'm in it to win it, so, good choice.
Sure you are.
So one thing that's kind of interesting from this, I got this thing super late, and then I actually ended up getting quite a few of these. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So this guy's actually going to be pretty good for me, I think. It could be a bit of a surprise for people. I have a few options here. The last 2 cuts were these 2. This one because I want to make my mana better because it's heavier on this right now. And this one just because I already had 2 of those effect, one here and here, and I think these are actually better. That might be wrong, and I'm still thinking about putting this in because it's not like I'm going to be using this very often. There's not probably too many things that are this or less that I'm worried about, but I do think this is going to be pretty good because people are going to be playing a lot of expensive things that I can take. I'm a little worried also because I don't have much removal. My main way of dealing with things, I mean, this is -1. This deals with anything. This is kind of like an expel. Other than that, I can only bounce and counter things. The thing I'm mostly worried about is playing a red-green deck because I saw a lot of pingers. So there's a lot of there was a red 5-drop 3/3 that taps to fight another guy. There was one green-red 3/2 guy that pings flyers, and there was a Spike Shot Goblin. There was a lot of those types of effects, so I think that would be whoever has that deck is the person I want to avoid. But I think my curve and synergy is good enough that I probably have the best deck.
So, Mark, let's start with the envelopes. Was there any envelope that surprised you? Did you know most of the envelopes?
I figured out about a little bit more than half of them. Some of the clues are really obscure. The key thing that I figured out in my strategy was I knew there's probably going to be some gold sets that were included in this draft. I wanted to first pick a gold set because it's easier to see what that pack has and base what 2 colors you're likely to be around that. Obviously I wasn't going to be locked into whatever I picked, but it's easier to do that and then later on draft, let's say you end up with the red-green multicolor card that's really good. It's pretty easy in the other packs to pick up red and green cards rather than start off picking whatever's open being red or green and then your multicolor card is something else. So when I saw the 3 guild sets that I assumed was Return to Ravnica, but was actually Dissension, I first picked that quickly and it worked out okay. I actually ended up first picking this thing, which was not fully what I expected. It was basically between this and a red card, and I actually wanted to stay out of red specifically because a lot of the older sets, the red cards are all really small and dorky. It's supposed to be the aggressive color, and going aggressive in the previous sets wasn't as good as it is now. You don't get 3 3s for 3 and stuff like that. It's a lot of 1/1s, so I wanted to stay out of red. It actually turned out that a lot of the cards I saw in the draft were really good in the red, so I'm a little bit worried. But that was my strategy. So when I first picked the gold card and then got past this right away, I took it. I don't think it's super good. I think it's quite good, and it ended up being pretty open. And so I think the deck turned out pretty well.
Who do you think has the best deck, and who do you feel drafted the worst?
The best deck is probably whoever drafted red-green, if there was one. I think that would be Frank. I don't know why, but I assumed he drafts a lot of red decks, and I could see him seeing those stronger cards that were coming around and switching into it. So I don't really want to play against him round 1.
Okay. And do you have any words of confidence for the people who voted for you?
Yeah, I mean, the decks are probably all about even on power level, but I think I'm more likely to see some of the interactions over different sets. So I think I got a pretty good chance.
Can you talk about how your experience in the Pro Tour is going to give you an advantage?
That's not really relevant. I mean, it's not like this is quite as serious as what that is. There's no testing that we did for this. There's no real advantage to be gained. I did think about it a bit and try and maximize my picks for the drafting of the packs and stuff like that, which is something I think a lot of the other guys didn't really consider. But other than that, no, I mean, I've gotten used to playing at a high level, so we'll try and play tight. Other than that, we'll see what happens.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
I'm filming Mark. This is how the pros do it. On the floor.